1. Movies. Speaking our culture's language. Catherine Parks. When I was in college, I joined a worldview team. We went around Christian high schools and youth groups, teaching kids to think worldviewishly, to examine the messages of pop culture and identify the true and false ideas present in them. We asked questions about the movies they saw and the music they listened to. What idea of God does the artist present? Is man mostly good or mostly bad? Is life given purpose and meaning, or is it random and meaningless? Is there absolute truth? Or do we determine our own truth? We would play clips of Eminem songs and movies like Serendipity and Bruce Almighty. I'm aging myself a bit here. Unpacking the ideas they contained and discussing the way they presented religion. Some kids resisted this. Their faces said, "You're just trying to tell me I can't enjoy this." But that wasn't our purpose. In our current age, film and TV are the means of visual storytelling with which we are most familiar. Movies and TV shows are our cultural language. Film quotes serve as immediate connecting points with strangers. I can see a movie, post about it on social media, and immediately have conversations with people around the world who have also seen it. These visual stories are woven into the fabric of our society, and they change us in ways we don't always notice. Our worldview team wasn't about trying to tell those kids not to enjoy movies. We wanted to help them keep their minds engaged as they enjoyed them, so that they wouldn't just blindly buy into whatever messages a movie contained. Any of us can seek to develop this way of thinking and see what messages the movies we watch are giving us. As we do so, we'll enjoy popular culture more deeply. We'll make our viewing choices more wisely. We'll understand those around us more naturally. And we'll see the truth and beauty of God in places we never expected. Unintended messages. Sometimes, teachers in the schools the worldview team visited would be concerned that we were showing the kids secular media. They seemed unaware that most of these kids were already listening to and watching these and many other things. They thought anything that wasn't explicitly Christian was unhealthy. But it doesn't take much to see that many secular movies contain surprisingly biblical messages. I was in my 20s the first time I saw E.T. the Extraterrestrial. As soon as it was over, I looked at my husband in disbelief and told him I never knew it was so rich with Christological symbolism. This is the story of a being who comes to Earth, lives at first in an old shack, is welcomed and trusted by children, takes their sickness upon himself, dies, is resurrected, and then ascends back into the heavens. Does this sound familiar? Even unbelievers have recognized the film's religious symbolism. Director Steven Spielberg has insisted he did not set out to make E.T. a Christ figure. His Jewish background would make such a mission unlikely. Yet it's hard even for him to deny that the messages are present in the film. In a 1982 interview in LA Weekly, he responded to questions about religious symbolism in another of his films simply by saying, "I've been too busy making movies to stop and analyze how or why I make them." It's possible that Melissa Matheson, E.T.'s screenwriter, did intend to write a New Testament allegory. There are mixed reports, but if she did, Spielberg never noticed. We can take an artist's words about his or her intended message into account, but it's also possible to see meanings in movies and other media that have found their way in without the artist realizing it. Meanings that can include a grand-scale view of God.